All right, sweet. It looks like we are now live. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully, everyone's weekend was fantastic. Starting off the week strong with a weekly news update live stream for everyone. How's everyone's day going so far? How was everyone's weekend? Hopefully, you had a fantastic weekend. Did y'all get to go on and play some Airsoft? Let me know down in the live chat. If you haven't already, make sure to leave a like on this live stream. Lets us know that you guys want us to continue putting out all this free content out there for every single one of you guys. If you're not already, make sure you hit that bell icon. You are subscribed so you're notified every time we drop said new content. And like I said, make sure to go ahead and leave a like on this. Lets us know you guys want us to continue putting out all this content out for every single one of you. Let's see who we got first in the live chat so far. Ja, what's going on, man? Hello, hello. Hello, how was your weekend? It was actually pretty dang good. It was very relaxing, Joe. It was very relaxing. Joseph King, what's up, man? How you doing? Dominic Wallace, hello, hello, hello. Experimental DNA. That is a fantastic question, and I will get into the details of that in just a little bit. Joseph King, good to see you again as well. Like I said, ACM, good to see you. Annie Fox, hello. Coop303, good. What's up, man? How you doing? DJ, my brother, how you doing? Trace Hellman, good to see you as well. Foxco53, hello, 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 hello. Absolutely, freaking Dude, it's freaking sick. Dude, freaking sick that you were able to go airsofting as well. Joseph Keane took the Mark 1 out this past Sunday to my first indoor course, and they fucking hated me because the ref said they wanted to put a low spring in it. Bruh. That's so funny, dude. That's absolutely hilarious. I mean, hey, that's not too uncommon, honestly. That's actually quite a common occurrence, as I'm finding out, that a lot of people will bring theirs out and they're like, yeah, this thing is a little too good. What's in this? And they're like, no, it's a completely stock gun. And they're like, what? Yeah, no, it's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely insane. If you guys haven't already, share this around with as many people as possible. Let people know that we are going live right now if they want to get extra entries into this week's $500 shopping spree giveaway. This is the place to be. This is the place that they want to be watching. Absolutely. And again, we're going to be giving you all the latest and greatest as far as new happenings going on at Airsoft GI. But like the screen says right there, right, every $50 you spend will be getting you 5 entries into this week's $500 shopping spree giveaway. You're going to want to make sure that you get those orders in now while you guys can. Don't miss out, especially for a lot of the new products. And again, we're going to be talking about all of that stuff. We're going to talk about all the new stuff that we've been getting in recently, as well as updates on a lot of stuff that we've been kind of highlighting thus far. Who else is joining in right now? Let's see. Gigs, what's going on, man? Good to see you as well. Airsoft Cam Kit, hello. Good to see you as well. Ordered MG4 Mark II Performance Bronze yesterday. Can't wait for it to ship. Hey, that's what's up, baby. That's what's up. This was my MG4 Mark II black and bronze last weekend. Can't wait for it to come in. I got a new hard case waiting for it. Hey, that's what's up. Again, transporting in style. You got to flex on some people with your good taste in transportation methods, my friend. Absolutely. That's actually very interesting that we're talking about gun bags and cases, because that's actually going to be a subject for another video, mainline video that's going to be coming up. I believe this week is when it's going to be going live. Yeah, it should be going live this week, where we're talking about, how to, or what to bring essentially for your airsoft game, right? And how to properly, I guess, or more efficiently, like have all your stuff packed and ready to go. Which seems, kind of strange, but it actually is kind of important when you think about it, because that is actually a topic that I think not too many people talk about in terms of like, hey, how would one bring all this airsoft equipment to a field? And what do you actually need to bring, right, in order to go out and have a good time and play, right? So we start talking about like gun bags, duffel cases, and all that stuff. And it's actually very interesting. We get right into it, really show you how much you can stuff into some of the stuff, and a secret hack in that video as well, which again, when it goes live Friday, you're going to want to make sure that you pay attention to that as well. Daniel Torres, good to see you as well. ETA Arcturus PE series. The PE has actually already been released. It's already been out for a while. If you're referring to the FE series, well, we actually just got in the samples today. No joke. Just got in the samples like maybe an hour ago, maybe like an hour and a half ago, literally. So we are in the process of getting some more social media content out for that as well. It's more in the middle of getting the content out for it as well. Remember, guys, during this whole stream, if any of you guys have any airsoft-related questions, I will be going back in the stream and answering questions. Just put the letter Q right in front of your question, of course. Makes it a lot easier for me to see. Boaz will be joining me shortly, of course. Right now, we are, doing some prep work for the next upcoming videos. We're trying to plan all the videos that we have for the main YouTube channel ahead of time. So just just be patient. He will be joining me very, very shortly. And again, like I've been saying, make sure to leave a like on this live stream and get those orders in now while you guys can. If you want to take advantage of the promotion going on, every $50 you spend gets you 5 entries. That's 5 chances of winning $500 this week, this Thursday. Don't miss out. Any of my first-time viewers right now, again, all of you guys have an amazing shot at winning because beginner's luck is 100% a factor that will usually kick in as well. So, again, you could be the next big winner, but you're never going to know unless you try. All right, now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into the news. The Tandem Cross, first order of business, the Tandem Cross Cthulhu, right? I'll go and look this up. This guy, this has been Tandem Cross. Did I spell it right? I believe I spelled it right. Yeah, the Tandem Cross Cthulhu. We were working on getting them like expedited shipping on over here, but unfortunately, they didn't get out of China in time for next week's delivery. Unfortunately, we unfortunately just found that out, but they should be here before January, March, July 10th, I believe. Let's see, yeah. No, actually June, before June 10th. Before June 10th is when they actually should be scheduled to be arriving. So we are rushing to get those in as well, right? This one we had on pre-order. We were able to ship out the first batch, like I think it was like 12 or something like that. But they wanted to go ahead and put a hold on the rest of them. They wanted to go ahead and make some final adjustments. They heard the feedback. They wanted to go ahead and make some final adjustments, improve it just a little bit before they send it out, just to make sure of any last-minute issues beforehand, any potential issues. So that's why there was that little bit of a delay, which honestly I'm glad they're doing. I'm glad that was a thing as opposed to just like, okay, yeah, let's just rush it out, right? I'm glad that manufacturers are receptive to criticism and feedback from the Airsoft community directly and are able to make the improvements as needed. So good on them. And again, we'll be working on getting those in as soon as possible. Again, they should be arriving before the 10th of next month. So that is one thing to be looking forward to as well. And again, they are still available for pre-order. So if you guys want yours, now would be a good time to do it. You will be getting 10 entries into the shopping spree giveaway, 10 chances of winning. So just saying, right? The new stuff, right? All the newest new stuff that we've been getting in right now. LCT, I've been saying it, and they're going to continue doing it. LCT is continuously dropping more and more of their AK series. Some of these actually are going to be using the original design, but they're going to be included with the updated internals, including a pre-installed gate aster, which again is really cool to see. We knew LCT was going to be doing this. They've actually updated some of the stuff as well. They've actually been updating, instead of the old school furniture that maybe the previous model had, they'll be updating it new with the newer Zenico style handguards, which is pretty cool. Right, the 74U, I think it looks really cool. I know Bowas is going to be all over that one as well. Look at this bad boy. More PP19, more Vityaz, more Vityaz options available for everyone out there as well. This one looks pretty sick too. But, with the Gate Aster pre-installed, it is going to drive the price point a little bit. I get it, right? It's going to be a little more expensive, but, you got to understand LCT has always been a little bit more expensive too. Their feel, their looks have always been one-to-one with the real deal, which, again, that's what a lot of Milsimer players and guys that really, really are like, very detail-fixated people are very, very aware of. And honestly, they offered, everything they wanted, and they performed great too. Now you don't have to worry about, okay, now I bought, the LCT, now I got to spend even more money on the shows. No, you can genuinely just leave them alone and you're set. Again, only thing that I think pretty much most or any AEGs at that point would need, upgraded bucking and hop-up chamber or hop-up nub, and that's pretty much it. Hop nub, bucking, inner barrel, the three piece, and that's about it. That's really all about it that you would need at the end of the day, because these things shoot pretty damn good. Right out the box. We have a couple different versions as well. There's this new PDW one that's actually kind of interesting too. I don't know how I feel personally. I'll be honest. I'm not the biggest fan. I personally am not the biggest fan of that specific PDW stock on there. But you know what? It is something that would be, it's not something that it's too far off to see on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not so out of place, per se. It's just, I've never seen one on an AK or let alone a Vityaz, any sort of Eastern Bloc gun like this before. So that's pretty interesting. But again, you're going to be in the same internal, same gate aster as well. Maybe some people really do like this as well. But I'll leave a link to the new products page on the site as well for everyone to check out for themselves. There we go. Sweet. All right. But yeah, all these new versions that are going to be available right now. This one, as well, is going to be the ZKS. All their naming system, man. The naming system is not the best. I will admit, their naming system is always very confusing. ZKS 74M, right? I get the Z is supposed to take, anyway, right? Another option where you are seeing more of the Z-style furniture on there, both with the folding stock and the handguard on here, which is really cool. I actually really do like this handguard quite a bit. Again, just more of that modern Zeniko shit, man. More of that modern Zeniko style stuff. And again, all this stuff right now, you order any of these are all available. These will definitely be getting you, let's see, cheapest one. Yeah, minimum, they will all be getting you 50, maybe even 60 entries into the shopping spree. Hot damn, brother. Hot damn, that's a lot of entries into the shopping spree. That's a big chance. You have several chances at that point of winning. All right, let's see if we can go through a few more, some questions. Moises Hernandez, what's going on, dude? Good to see you as well. Are the LCT PP19 compatible with the LT and Arcturus magazine? I believe the LCT might be its own. It might be compatible with the Lancers, but I know for a fact it's not with the Arcturus. The Arcturus magazines, I believe, are just too thick for some reason. They just don't fit in the magwell, if I'm not mistaken. It could be the other way around, but I know they're not cross-compatible from what we've tested, because we've tried the LCTs that we've had in store that are using the LCT PP19s with the Arcturus ones, and yeah, their magazines are just not interchangeable. Unfortunately, missed opportunity. I am upset about that. I feel like that was the problem, before, and the Vitsiaz was solving it. It was on its way of fixing that problem, but apparently not. Let's see. Let's see. Doomsday 43. What's going on, man? Can you show me the best AEG for $300? For $300, honestly, right now, normally it's not $300. Normally it's not, but you guys already know what I'm going to tell them. Right? Any of the Mayo Gang MDC4s right now, discounted, is worth it. Right? They're normally $315. They are normally at right above the $300 mark, but right now they are discounted for the next day and 7 hours. I'm going to leave a link to the MDC4s into the live chat as well. Again, these things are discounted. Mark 1s, Mark 2s, you honestly can't go wrong. I prefer the longer carbine length of the Mark 2, but if you like the Mark 1s, by all means, go for it. Both are going to serve your purposes very, very, very well. These things are literally meant to dominate literally right from the get-go, right when you open the box. They're good to go. Plug in a battery, having your magazines all loaded and ready to go, and yeah, you're going to be stacking bodies. It's insane, right? And again, that price point, you genuinely cannot beat that. Will Mayo Gang patches come back in stock? I was going to get one with my MDC4. Yes, Joe, we are still in the works of getting new patches made. It's going to be some time, but yeah, hopefully soon, by summer, we might be able to go ahead and see more development. Let's see, Foxco 53, what do you prefer, high-capacity mags or mid-cap? Oh, easy, mid-cap. Oh, don't get me wrong. It's not like high capacities are like total garbo or anything. Absolutely not. High capacity magazines definitely have their place. They are very convenient for holding just a shit ton of rounds. They just are, right? And that's what they work really best for. Even on like my LMG, on my 249, if for whatever reason, if I'm having feeding issues with any of my magazines, or if I just run out, right, of the box mag, just carry a high cap on me, right? I just carry that's 300 something plus rounds that's on my person at that point. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that bad, and all you got to do is wind a wheel. Yeah, it's inconvenient for most players, but honestly, it ain't that bad. I think there definitely is a time and place for it as well. And also, too, speaking of which, time and place for things, for any of my newer players that are looking to get started into Airsoft, but really not too sure what they should be getting, and want to be able to get a really nice, inclusive package for everything they need, you got to check out the greatest Airsoft starter package available right now. We have so many different versions of this bad boy. We added a couple more. We added 3 more variations of the package. But again, a lot of them have already started selling out. Like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 versions have already been sold out. Again, it's limited quantity. You got to get them in now while you guys can. These are all, it doesn't matter which one, because you are all going to be getting such an amazing deal right now, right? Any model that you pick, any of the Lancer Tactical Gen 2 base guns that you like, any one of these can be yours, in addition to all the stuff you see included in this picture, which is going to be an Echo 1 gun bag, right? Very nice, very convenient. Plenty of space to go ahead and put additional stuff. You do have a full face mask, which is going to be accepted at literally every single Airsoft field. I can't think of a single one that wouldn't accept it. Bag of BBs. You will be getting a 9.6 millimeter hydrate battery and a smart charger as well. A decent quality one as well. There's a Specno one. You will be getting an additional high-speed mid-cap magazine and a Lance Tactical multi-purpose chest rig. And these are part of these new lineup of like modular chest rigs that use the Swift Clip system. So if you do have a plate carrier, if you want to get a plate carrier later on, find one that's compatible with the system, and you'll be able to transfer over that placard, which is pretty freaking nice, dude, which is really, really freaking cool. All this, doesn't matter which one, they are all going to be retailing right now discounted for $189.99. That's a hell of a deal. That is one heck of a freaking deal. Don't miss out. Get it. Just get it. Just get it for any of my newbies out there. Dartree, what's going on, man? Good to see you as well. What's happening, my guy? What is happening? Let's see here. Make sure you're missing anything. Keep going through. Let's see here. Let's see. What mid-cap mag would you recommend for an M4? Honestly, Foxco 53, any mid-cap that you think is cool. I think my personal favorites, if I have to give like my top three would probably have to be, it'd be the Zion Arms or the Lancer high-speed mid-cap magazine. Speed magazine. Yeah, either the Lancer or the Zion Arms high-speed magazines. They both work great, honestly, for any sort of high-speed build, and they're incredibly cheap. Yeah, they're discounted to like $10 right now. I'll link those as well. That way you guys go to check them out for yourselves. RGK, what's going on, man? Good to see you as well. By the way, RGK, I haven't forgotten, by the way. I know I got my text, but I haven't forgotten. Your stuff will be being sent out very soon. But yeah, you can also get these magazines in packs as well, in case you guys wanted to go ahead and buy in bulk and save a little bit as well, because all the packs are also discounted too. They are also discounted as well. All right, some other stuff as well that I wanted to go and keep you guys updated on before I continue on with the questions. Wanted to let you guys know that both the Gen 4s, Lancer Tactical Gen 4s, I know we've been talking about those for a little while, and we've been getting a lot of questions on those in the live chats, even on our YouTube comments as well. The Lancer Tactical Gen 4s will be here within about 3 months. So far, that is the current ETA that we've received from Lancer. Is going to be about another 3 months before the Gen 4s arrive. That is also going to be around the same time as the Mark III, the MGC4 Mark III specifically, right? This bad boy and all the Gen 4s should start coming in within the next 3 months, so just keep an eye on it. Obviously, it's not a guarantee, but it seems like that's what might be going. Again, I know I put down the ETA of November 11th again. Is there a chance that could still happen? Yes. But as of right now, we just got the early signs that it might be within the next 3 months. So bear in mind, if you guys were thinking about getting yourself the Mark III, I would go ahead and do it. I would definitely do it, right? Again, especially because, again, it seems like the ETA is going to be a lot sooner than we had initially anticipated, which is a good thing. I'm very glad to see that we will be getting projects in sooner. They're on it. They're absolutely on it. I'm happy to see it. I'm going to see it. And yes, that is going to be the okay. So I mentioned that the FE models, by the way, that was another thing too I wanted to mention. We had talked about the FE. I'll go with this one. Yeah. Arcturus FE. There you go. I can't freaking spell today. Arcturus FE. So these bad boys are available right now on the site, and we actually just got in some new FEs as well, some newer samples from our distributor. So we're going to be taking a look at those as well. Bowas is going to be helping me get some more content on those. So just stay glued to the channel. We're going to be getting some more shorts up, some more Instagram videos with it as well. So make sure you guys are tuned for those as well, because there's some really cool stuff on there. There's one in particular that I can't really show right now. You're gonna have to watch our social media, but oh man, this one looks cool. It looks freaking sick as well. And we actually got the sample for the G&G shotgun, the ESG. That's right. We just got it in. If you guys didn't watch our short, there we go. If you guys didn't watch our short that literally went live like like almost an hour ago, right? This bad boy, holy crap. This thing shoots fantastic. This thing is so freaking nice, right? It's so freaking cool. But again, we only got the sample in. We can't talk about it too much, but just saying, we got it in, and I'm impressed. I am impressed. More details about that coming very, very soon. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go back a little bit. Just on a few questions that I might have missed. What's your opinion on the G&G SGR 556? MGC4, but the SGR seems cool. Both are fantastic, but I'll be honest, the MGC4 is just, I prefer it. I mean, obviously you can say that, oh yeah, it's just our bias because it's our gun. Sure, you can say it that way, but honestly, when I look at just the performance, yes, I think the SGR looks really cool, and it's G&G, so it's going to be made very, very well. But the MGC4, man, that thing's just a menace to society, man. That thing's a literal menace to society on the field. How do I get in the drawing, Doomsday 43? Well, very glad you asked. The shopping spree giveaway is a weekly giveaway in which we literally give away a shopping spree starting at the prize pot of $500. And anyone can enter. All you got to do is place a $20 or greater order through Airsoft GI, and that's it. That's about it. That's literally all you got to do. Place a $20 or greater order before the deadline of Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, because that's when the cutoff time happens on that Thursday. That's when we begin the randomization or the raffle process, and we announce the winner from there. Right, we only count the orders that were placed from a week's time frame. So from one Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, till the next Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All the orders placed within that time frame, those are the orders that are entered and that are going to be called out. So I would highly recommend, since entries are open right now, get your orders in now while you can. The entries have been low. That means your odds of winning the next shopping spree giveaway going on this week for $500 is incredibly high. So get those orders in now while you guys can. Let's see here. Make sure it's a Fox. Is wondering if you think that is a good. There could be better options, honestly, Foxco, for that much. New Cthulhu pistols look sick. Yes, they do. They are indeed sick. The new Cthulhus are very, very cool. Looking very sick. This is basically anyone that owns an AAP01. This is eventually what it's going to look like if they don't put it in like some weird, kit. They are cool. They are cool. But that's basically what it's going to end up looking like, and it's going to save you a lot of money in the long run. All right, I know that there was one more question. Okay, yes, it was experimental DNA. I know you asked that question at the beginning of the stream. Can you tell me why is you didn't carry? Because we only carry the officially licensed ones. Because again, licensing is definitely an issue. It's definitely a thing in Airsoft. Elite Force, definitely wanted to have that license for Glocks. And the official licensed Glocks from Elite Force are phenomenal. They are fantastic. Now, for all other non-official licensed replicas, we can't, endorse. We don't. We don't. Yeah. Again, it's. Again, we're not going to be able to like push that or say anything about it really. We know they exist out there. We hence the term G series style pistols. You might hear that term being thrown around a lot in terms of specifications for certain guns. But as far as Glocks that we push and that we advertise, it can only be for the officially licensed Glock replicas because they paid good money for that, and we don't want to be hit with a ban hammer. So take that for what you will. All right, scroll down the most recent comments and questions. I know there's going to be a few more. Jaw, this is a good question. What is the inner barrel length of the MG4 Mark II? And what degree bucking should I think it says get, so I can get a unicorn inner barrel. Easy, Jaw. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, my guy. You can go with anywhere from like a 363 to 370 around there. Unicorn does actually make the perfect length for it. Unicorn Airsoft inner barrel. There we go. Hopefully I spelled all that right. I'm pretty sure I did. But yeah, you're just gonna find the length that looks the best for you. And again, around that 363, 370 is usually where you want it. See if I find it. Hopefully it hasn't sold out, because those things sell out pretty damn quick. Okay, thank goodness. Goodness gracious, thank God it's here. Right, yeah, 370. This is what you would want to go with. Now it does come included with I want to say it's like a 60-degree bucking, maybe a little bit more. The bucking works fantastic as is. You really don't have to change it out for a stiffer bucking unless you're really trying to lift some heavy-ass BBs, which you can. In that case, I would say 80 degrees, but 80 degrees is what we usually recommend for most gas blowbacks. You can go with an AG for sure. But you're definitely going to need to start buying some heavier BBs at that point. You're going to need to really start buying heavy BBs only at that point. Okay, thanks for the clarity on the Glock. Sad, but fair. Yeah, no, it's because they used to have a bunch of them back in the day, but licensing. I like to make the running joke that Elite Force, Umarex, they're collecting all the real gun licenses like they are collecting Infinity Stones. They're basically the Thanos of Airsoft. Enigma of the Dragon. Do you hit any events outside of California? Not as of yet, Enigma of the Dragon. I definitely have been wanting to. I've said this before. It's been my dream to be able to go on a cross-country road trip and actually try out airsofting at all these random fields. It doesn't matter like how small or how big. I really just want to try it out, right, and see what the community is all about there. It'd be cool if I can vlog a little about the experience and upload it to the channel as well. Or maybe just have it for myself. Maybe just upload it on my own private channel, just so I can have it and so I can cherish all the memories, meeting everyone. That'd be really cool. That would be really, really cool. But I haven't done any event as of yet, and I really want to. I think one of the ones that I want to go to is Copperhead. I know it's a big-ass freaking just force-on-force game, but it's cool. It's a vibe still. It's a vibe. Okay, let's keep scrolling through. Can I order just sector gear for the Gen 3 Lance Tactical? Can't find one on the website that is compatible with the Nebula MOSFET. I believe you can. I don't think you can. I don't think the sector gear is available individually. Let me confirm. The sector gear for the Gen 3s, it's not available individually, right? You can't.
Unfortunately not.
Yeah, yeah.
I believe they do have some gear sets out there
Okay. There are some gear sets out there that will have the magnet inside, but as far as just like the straight OEM sector gear with the magnet, no, unfortunately, they do not sell that individually. I do apologize for that, Justin Baggett. Do apologize for that. Okay, let's see here. Acrobatics, good to see you as well. XR Preacher, glad to see you as well. Guys, didn't see you earlier. Hell yeah, getting in here just in time for you to chat about the Arcturus FE models. I got mine pre-order a while back. Can't wait for it to ship. Absolutely, XR Preacher. Absolutely. The FE models are here, baby. Arcturus FE. And more to come. And there are going to be more and more models that are going to be releasing as well. Right, these bad boys are going to be very, very cool. Again, they're going to be getting the same build quality as the PE, just with slightly different internals. Like the gear set, you are not going to be getting the 13-to-1 gear set that the PEs had, but you are getting a pretty damn good set of 18-to-1s as well. Again, we've all known that Arcturus makes some really, really damn good gearboxes, so you know their FE models are going to be absolutely swinging. They're going to be absolutely swinging, and again, they are going to be, a little bit more affordable compared to the PEs. They're going to be a little more affordable compared to price-wise, so there is that as well. Acrobatics, if I get the MGC4 BCM version, can I also add the Performance Plus items with it? Absolutely you can. Absolutely you can. If you wanted to get the inner barrel and the motor, yes, you can. 100% you can order those as well. We might actually, I don't think we have made. If not, we're probably gonna make an actual Performance Plus version of that bad boy on the site as well. But you can buy the items individually if you want to just get it now. That definitely would be a good time. Definitely would be a good time to do it within the last 30 minutes of the live stream, right? The last 30 minutes of the live stream, that way you can get those extra entries into this giveaway. I'd say it's worth it. I'd say so. It's the airsoft face of MGC4 Mark III versus Gen 4. I feel like the MGC4 would just, for me, I would have my money on the MGC4. I would have my money on the MGC4. That's our baby, man. That's our baby. We can't not support it. Can't not support it. Remember, guys, look at the promotion over to my left. Every $50 you spend will be getting you 5 entries into the Shopping Spree giveaway. So make sure you place those orders now while you guys can, and don't miss out. Remember, the Shopping Spree giveaway is literally just 4 days away. It's happening this Thursday. Every single one of you has a shot at winning the Shopping Spree giveaway and then winning that prize pot all for yourself. But you forfeit it all together by 1, not watching the live stream, and 2, not getting your orders in at Airsoft GI. Remember, we only count the orders from 1 week ago, so from Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, till this coming Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Those are the only orders that will be entered into this giveaway. So if you haven't already, get your orders in now while you guys can. All right, let's see. Keep going through. Answer that one as well. All right, cool. All right, yeah. Remember, guys, if you do have any sort of airsoft-related questions, feel free to go ahead and ask away down into the live chat. Just put the little Q right in front of your question. And remember, with all these news updates going on right now, I'll go ahead and repeat them again. The Tandem Cross, again, this bad boy that I have on screen right now, I'll go ahead and link this into the live chat too. Just why not? That way, in case you guys were curious about it. This bad boy was supposed to be expedited shipping, which it is, but unfortunately, it wasn't. It didn't get out of China's in time for next week's delivery. However, it should be here before next month on the 10th. Should be here before then, so we'll be able to go ahead and continue shipping those out ASAP. Again, we're trying to go ahead and expedite the process of getting them in here. The only reason that there was a delay in sending them out was because, again, the manufacturer wanted to make some last-minute improvements to the design. They listened to the feedback, they listened to what the community was saying, and they've heard you, and they wanted to go ahead and make the appropriate changes. That way you get the best-performing pistol possible. Which, again, I'm glad they're doing that. I am glad they're doing that real time. You know what I mean? That okay, cool. We need to fix this. Sweet. Dunzo. You know what I mean? There's no issues. There's no issues when time you get it, right? Also, as well, the Gen 3 for the Mayo Gang MGC4, along with the Gen 4 Lancer Tacticals, should be here within about 3 months. So 3 months' time, again, we did put that ETA down on November 11th, just because, again, that was what was accurate. But, again, it was very likely that it was going to be arriving sooner, and there you go. It very well likely be here within the next 3 months, so keep an eye out for that. We added new versions of the greatest Airsoft starter packages, about 3 more, and, again, quantity has been limited. If you guys couldn't see already, they were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 versions of these have already been sold out. So you got to make sure that you hop on this now while you guys can. Because, again, these bad boys are selling out, and for good reason. $189, and you get all this that you see in the picture. Any version of the Lance Tactical Gen 2 lineup that you prefer, you can get with these items here. Echo 1 gun bag, full face mask, bag of 5,000 BBs, a decent quality 9.61 hydrate battery, and a smart charger, mid-cap magazine, And that's in addition to the magazine you get out of there as well, and a multi-purpose chest rig, which is very, very sleek, very cool, and very modular as well. So again, $189, fuck yeah, dude, hell yeah, abso-freaking-lutely. And again, share this live stream around with as many people as possible. Let people know that we are going live right now, and this is the best way for everyone to get extra chances of winning the shopping spree giveaway. All right, let's keep going through the live chat here. All right. What's the best airsoft gun? BMX Bike Bros. Let's see here. The best airsoft gun is going to be entirely on what your definition means for, well, what is the best, right? What does that entail? The best performing, the best looking, and even the performance itself, right? What has the best range? What shoots the fastest? You know what I mean? Like, those are all going to be questions you got to ask yourself when you ask, what is the best, right? Because there's the best example I like to go and give. Someone who plays, like any sort of like SpeedQB or like tournament style games, right? Anything super high paced, right? Very, very fast, aggressive gameplay is going to look at any new like replica of like a World War II airsoft gun and be like, this means nothing to me. Like, again, no matter how well it could be made, it means nothing to them, right? So again, it really depends on what you mean by the best. Now, in our honest opinion, if you're looking for something that looks cool and performs way better than it has any right to, right? It performs so freaking good, punches well above its weight class. It's the Mayo Gang MGC4. And it was designed to do that. That is going to be the best airsoft gun in our opinion. But again, also depends on budget. Maybe you were on a tighter budget, that's something we also got to consider as well. Brew Cheddar 528. Any suggestions for a starter GBR M4? Okay, Brew Cheddar 528. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I'm going to be incredibly brutally honest with you because, again, I want you to know all this beforehand. There really isn't a starter GB GB M4 out there. There really isn't a beginner M4 gas pellet rifle out there. I know that there are a lot of options that you might see, even that we might carry, that are going to be like, sub $300 gas blowback airsoft guns. If you were looking to just, have a cool paperweight, shoot only maybe in your backyard at most, shooting cans and stuff, then sure, I would say maybe why not, right? But if your expectations were for it to be fielded and everything and played with seriously, I would not recommend those. I would not recommend going with something like that. You are going to have to spend more money in order to get something that's going to work very well. You are going to have to spend a lot more money to get into the gas blowback game seriously. The lowest priced options you can get right now would probably be like WeTech. And a lot of WeTechs, depending on the model you get, especially with their M4s, they need some work immediately from the box. They do. Their bolt catches, for whatever reason, consistently are the first things that usually go on those boys. Are the first things that usually go on WeTech GBR M4s. They definitely need some work, and thankfully there are still parts that exist for it. But you're gonna have to do a little bit of work into it. KWA, is gonna be a little bit pricier, but their guns are pretty much set as is. You really don't need to touch anything internally. And they're good. Again, a lot of law enforcement agencies love using them for training purposes. And then, of course, you have the Tokyo Marui MWS, right? That is going to be probably arguably the best option out there because of the sheer amount of parts variety that exists out there. Oh, hello. Someone was asking, this is a question that you've answered before, any suggestions for a starter GBR M4 variant?
Oh, yeah.
And I had to, be brutally honest, that there doesn't really exist a starter one. I mean, granted, depends on your budget. If you have a ton of money to spend all at once, by all means, awesome, great. It's going to be very easy.
There are two options, either KWA LM4D or the Tokyo Marui MWS.
In terms of, like, viable options. Again, you can go WeTech, but again, like I said, they are going to need to go ahead and put a few more.
What do you think about this Helldiver helmet?
Here, let me see. Yo, actually, hold on. Let's show it up on screen. There you go. Oh.
Sneak peek of what is to come.
Damn, that actually looks pretty good. You did a really good job with the yellow on there.
Thank you. Whole armor set coming as well, but stay tuned. There will be some really cool content dropping very soon.
Yes. Oh damn, democracy is proud.
That's right. Yes, sir. Sweet liberty. Have a nice cup of liberty.
Absolutely. Okay, so I was actually just giving the lowdown for a lot of the newest updates as far as what's going on with any sort of new products that are coming out as well. Like I said earlier, the Tandem Cross, for anyone that's just joining in right now, the Tandem Cross has been, I announced this last week, that has been delayed a little bit, but we are rushing. We are doing the expedited shipping options to try to get them in as soon as possible. They should be here before June 10th. They weren't able to make next week's delivery, just they couldn't leave the country in time. But we should be getting them in soon. Again, this was all because they listened to the feedback of the consumers and wanted to make some last minute improvements on it before they ship it out, which in my opinion is a good thing.
Yeah, yeah. It's I mean, think big ups to Lance Tactical for actually doing that. Uh, making sure that they're delivering a product that is good.
Absolutely, absolutely. We actually just got in some new samples of the newest Arcturus FE models, and these are available too, by the way.
Yeah, all the same models that you love, but with their in-house ETU instead of the parent, which is very interesting. I'm actually itching to shoot it, so stay tuned. I believe probably around tomorrow you'll see content for it on social media of us testing it out.
Yeah, we have a few variations, some new samples that we just got in of some newer FE models, which I'm actually very excited to see because I haven't had any experience with their in-house ETU as of yet, which we'll see how that goes as of tomorrow.
The price is like considerably lower, I'm noticing, than
the
PEs.
PEs?
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely are not going to be anywhere near as well. Some of them might be, maybe like this guy.
Yeah,
but
I mean, but that's such a specialty
Yeah.
gun, like just getting the parts alone to make that is gonna cost more obviously than the simpler looking models. But I think the only differences from what I heard is they
Gear set.
have the 18-1 gears, but same motors, same everything else in the gearbox except the ETU is going to be in-house design, which is programmable from what I'm hearing. So yeah.
Very, very nice. And of course, this one was actually pretty interesting. Was the Mark III is actually going to be arriving sooner than we anticipated. The Mark III is actually scheduled to be arriving within the next 3 months, and that's going to be around the same time as the Lance Tactical Gen 4s as well. I know we've been getting a lot of questions about those.
Interesting. Okay, yeah.
So this, I'm actually very excited to see what it's. Again, we're going to be updating. These are just placeholder pictures in the meantime. I want to go ahead and answer some questions as well. Let's see here. Acredics.
Speaking of MWS, any more rumors on more MWS clones coming? Well, I don't know if you were here. Was it last week? We were talking about it. Yeah. It's just right now there are a number of companies. We are speaking to some of them about MWS clones. Obviously, we're doing some consulting for them and kind of letting them know, hey, like, you gotta make sure that you do the clone right, because as of right now, of the MWS clones that are out there on the market, unless you're willing to pay even more than an MWS, or you get something that's cheaper, generally, from we're noticing, it's not really cutting it. So that's why we haven't seen so many of the clones, because at least from the brands that we're talking to, we're just saying, hey, hold up, don't rush to release this, make it good, so that way, people will want to buy it.
Absolutely.
So probably within the next, I know it sounds very vague, but probably within the next few years, you'll probably see more of the MWS clones popping up on the market.
Absolutely. Butcher 528. So HPA be something you would say to go over GVR or stick with battery. I got a good batter one, but wasn't one that little quitter. But also had some. Okay, so I think he's just asking, would you recommend HPA over GV? It depends on what you were looking for.
Yeah, I think HPA and GBBR they actually take advantage of the same, I guess, physics principles that allow them to perform really well.
Jewel creeping, or as Bowas likes to call it, legal cheating.
No. It's over voluming.
Yeah.
But HPA is I guess the route of do you just want pure just performance? Do you just want your gun to be as consistent as possible, as long range as possible, as accurate as possible, with the fewest moving parts? If that is a route that you want to go, which a lot of airsofters do prefer that route. I mean, nothing against that. Then HPA is definitely a way to go. Gas bubble rifle is more do you want to have fun? Do you want to feel the more realistic recoil? Do you want your airsoft gun to operate closer to the real thing? If that's more of a concern for you, if you want a more fun experience shooting, and don't get me wrong, you can still tune up gas bubble rifles, and I think every year, honestly, we're getting gas bubble rifles that are becoming more consistent, more accurate, more longer range. I think that would be a better option if you just want to have more fun. So it's definitely ultimately up to how your play style is. How do you want to play?
For me, there's nothing wrong with HPA. I think there are some guns I think that definitely could benefit from using an HPA. I think LMGs or MMGs, those are terrifying to go up against when they're in an HPA setup. But again, for me, I went and got into airsoft because again, the more realistic aspect of it. So having gas blowback is definitely more preferred. Like if I was gonna go with one or the other, it was gonna be gas blowback hands down. Prime Tech Custom, what's going on, man? Good to see you as well. Enigma of the Dragon, I get your mystery box tomorrow. Looking forward to it.
Let's go.
Wow, my spelling. I'm so sorry, but thank you for the information. I was hoping for something that was a little more fun, realistic feel. Then
I mean, realistic feel, gas blow rifle all the way, man. Yeah. So if you want to dip your toes into it, I would say, as far as like if you want a gas blow like AK, WEs is very very popular. I know GHK is also an option. It is an option.
It's an option.
Yeah. But WE for sure is definitely really popular for AKs. If you want to go M4s, I either recommend KWA if you just want to just run it as is and just leave it alone and perform well. LM4D from KWA, or if you want to go like the really Gucci way and you feel like you're gonna want to tinker around with it more internally, Tokyo Marui MWS.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The MWS system has like so many parts, and again, there's so much more stuff that's coming out for it as well. This is going to be probably your best option, and I believe, are they still discounted? I don't know. It might be a stretch. Yeah, I think.
Are they?
They sold out
because everyone knew that they're discounted.
We did our jobs. We let people know.
Oh yeah.
Let this be a lesson. When something's discounted,
it's not gonna stay discounted for long because they're all gonna sell out.
Exactly. So don't miss out. Don't miss out. Oh,
Lady Boner asks, are there any Odin speed loaders for SR25 mags?
Not that I'm aware of.
No, but I think there are. I mean, people make adapters. Like you can buy them. Like people will 3D print adapters for different mags. I know they do that for like AKs, and I'm pretty sure they also do it for SR25. It's pretty popular. So I think if you just look it up online, I'm sure there's someone who's willing to sell you one that they've like 3D printed in their garage. But yeah, and then Joseph Keen, Boaz, thanks for the box, my guy. Love the Q10.
Yeah.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? You're gonna freaking love it. I told you,
dude. 100%. I remember too when we were like going through the decision of like, all right, what should we get him? I was like, he asked for a Q10. He paid the money. He needs a Q10,
that's
man.
Right,
he needs
right.
a Q10.
That's right.
Again, if you guys were looking for mystery boxes to go ahead and increase your odds of winning the shopping spree giveaway 2024, Platinum Hot Releases mystery box are available right now. We have less than half available. Make sure to go ahead and order yours while you can. You'll also be getting 15 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. I will link that into the live chat as well. Again, it's featuring some of the hottest releases thus far of 2024.
There's a lot of crazy cool airsoft guns that come out this year. I've been pleasantly surprised this year. Yeah.
All this cool shit.
Yeah, dude. And this is probably the best way to win a really crazy cool airsoft gun that came out this year. Like I said, 2024. I think it's been a really great year.
Or maybe you didn't want like a full like a bigger primer. Maybe you wanted like a little sidearm or something. Then I would highly recommend checking out. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. There we go. Check out the Mayo Gang Airsoft Pistol Mystery Box. Retails for $129, but again, you are going to be getting access to a ton of different pistols. There's no preset prizes. It's a request-based mystery box. So put down in those comment section what it is you're hoping to get, and we might be able to go ahead and get your wishes granted. Maybe even get you an SMG as well. You never know. If the cards are in your favor, very well might work out. But make sure to go ahead and get yours in now because you're also getting 10 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. Casper, what's going on? Joski's W. Boaz, absolutely. See, make sure you're missing anything. All right, who got the Q10 if you like it?
What is a Ulysses kit? I mean, I love my Q10 stock.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what is a Ulysses kit?
What is a Ulysses kit?
Yeah.
What is that? All right, guys, remember, if you do have any airsoft-related questions, make sure to go ahead and ask away into the live chat. We got about 15 minutes left before we close out the stream. And again, make sure to go ahead and get those orders in during this stream specifically because you'll be getting 5 entries for every $50 that you end up spending. Okay, so now we've actually, I forgot to tell you as well, we actually added more versions of the Greatest Airsoft Starter Package.
Oh, wow, they're starting to sell out.
Yes.
Yeah, wow, okay.
It didn't take very long.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of an insane deal, not gonna lie.
Like all this stuff, like again, gun bag, face mask, chest rig, and again, it's an actually really, really good chest rig because I know that you've been also, again, continuing to help out with adding more products to the site. A lot of stuff utilizing the Swift Clip, G-Hook, sort of like quick sort of modular system that are out there. I really wanted to include it because I think this is really going to stand the test of time. it's gonna last the customer a very, very long time. Especially if they end up just getting like, I want to do a play carrier. Okay, I don't need to buy pouches. There you go. It's on.
Yep.
Speaking of which, more new products have been added to the site as well. Maybe you can go ahead and give your 2 cents about some of the stuff as well. Noticing more tactical gear as well. A lot of these back panels as well.
For the L118. Again, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. It's interesting that they're making very kit-specific accessories. Woe Sport, coming in clutch. Okay, just to answer Casper says Ulysses is a recoil kit that combines the kinetic feedback system with the VM4 adjustability, but better recoil, straight from Korea. From my people. I might have to take a look at that.
Isn't Korea like the new tech center where like before it was like in terms of innovation it used to be Japan, but then it was like Korea like recently?
I don't know. I think Japan and Korea are pretty similar in a lot of senses. I mean, Korea used to be controlled by Japan, so I don't know. But anyway, there's a long storied history between Korea and Japan. But definitely, as far as airsoft goes, airsoft is huge in Korea. That's one thing I regret not doing is when I went to go visit Korea, like I didn't go play airsoft. I should have. Honestly, I should have. And honestly, had I known that this Ulysses kit existed in Korea, dude, I should have. My family actually went back to go visit Korea, and like, I couldn't go because work.
Should have sent them on the grocery list.
Yeah, dude, I should have been like, yo, give me that Ulysses kit, man. It's probably cheaper in their currency than ours.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Imagine the Q10 with that Bowas. Ooh.
I mean, I'm open to try it. Like this is my third recoil M4 I have from KWA, so I'm open to experimenting.
Third, okay. I know you have the original Magpul receiver one,
and then I have another one that is it's just a regular RM4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is actually my ongoing Honey Badger project that I'm still more or less.
Is that the one you brought out to freaking to the one MSW at Clovis? When you kind of dress up like a Car 15?
No. That one's just a separate upper. I have a Car 15 upper, yeah.
Okay.
But and then I have the third one, which is a Q10. Yeah.
Damn. Man, this is a recoil man through and through. I honestly really miss their original RM4 lineup. I really want those to be back, and I think that'd be cool. I wish we could see more Korean airsoft products being imported into the U.S. I really wish our distributors could start carrying more of that stuff. I wonder what it would take.
It probably costs too much, honestly. Like I think. Honestly, I don't know too much enough about the Korean airsoft scene to see how big it is, but I think, at least for example, was it the GBLS system? That was too expensive. It came out of Korea. It was too expensive, and I think they're just not made in big enough quantities to feasibly ship over. So I don't know how it'll work importing Korean airsoft products into the U.S. In fact, I don't even know if Korea makes a lot of aftermarket stuff in general.
I wonder if their stuff is their scene is very much like, okay, we make this gun, now just play with it, right? They're no aftermarket scene whatsoever. I have no idea. Yeah. Q10 on steroids. Yes, what's up? Yeah, it's exactly what I want. Q10 is choice stock, but still even more.
Dude, I want the T6 but in recoil.
Yeah. I think they kind of miss it. Well, maybe in the future. I don't know. I mean, you're the KWA man.
I mean, hey, yeah, I might have to hit him up. But, dude, I'm so bummed out that the MWS is out of stock. Did you know I woke up this morning and I was like, maybe I should buy a second MWS?
Did you actually?
Yeah.
That's why it sold out.
I legit woke up and I was like, maybe I should buy a second MWS.
That's why it sold out 100%. Because again, the minute that's let it be a lesson. The minute that you think, you know what? I've jumped through enough mental gymnastics to justify it. Now I'm gonna go out and buy it.
Such is my lot in life.
The minute you're ready to buy something and it's discounted, it's got the right price, and it's gone.
Yeah.
And it's gone. I want to get it super snappy, but keep it around 15 RPS. Casper says. I don't. I mean, I already thought the ERG system that KWA uses currently is actually pretty snappy as is. I mean, it might be a little slow, maybe for some people.
I mean, there is a little bit of a delay. Just because it's electric recoil, so it has to wind up to give you that feedback. But it doesn't bother me, man. I mean, I have fun every time I shoot it. But yeah,
I think most people do. I think just being able to push it even further beyond is something that maybe some people want to go ahead and do.
Yeah. So Casper says, yeah. So again, if KWA decides to make a super shorty ERG, I think that would be cool. It's very interesting because I've noticed over the years KWA has started to really try to market towards the Speak UB crowd, and I think it may or may not be a missed opportunity. if they just released a T6 with recoil. Just saying.
Maybe some people. I think I could see some people wanting that. I could see some people want. I had to pause you for a second because I just noticed something right here. This
Yes,
I'm
yes,
I'm
yes, yes.
you know I'm a
You have to be careful though, because with triple 762 pouches like this, they don't fit inside because most kangaroo pouches because they take up more space. So this would fit in like a quad M4 style kangaroo pouch. Not does that make sense?
yeah.
Yeah. So generally with like most kangaroo pouches that are meant to fit 3 M4 mag pouches, usually you can only fit 2 SR25 mags. Yeah. So what you can do with this actually is if you don't want to find a kangaroo pouch, like on your own, is you could Velcro this to the front of your plate carrier and then you wrap your cummerbund around it. And then you have triple SR25.
There you go. There you go. Bear in mind, this would be for like cummerbunds that I'm assuming that are like not tucked away underneath another flap.
I would say it would work best with let's type up.
And is it the one that you used for that one short, the multicam one that you had dressed up? It's hard to say the names because I want to say what it actually is, but I mean,
let's just see what happens
let's see what happens.
when you type up this word here. It's
type up that word.
Oh, there it is, right here.
Well, there you go. Look, coincidence.
Yeah. What a coincidence. So see how this guy has the See how this guy has the Velcro cummerbund right here, where you have this open field of Velcro. So you take this insert, this triple insert, and you stick it onto that front flat panel, and then you take the Velcro cummerbund and you wrap it around to secure it. So it's very similar to like how if you guys watch like T-Rex Arms, that's the kind of same philosophy that they kind of utilize for a while. Is you just kind of like wrap your cummerbund around the placards.
Okay.
Yeah. So that way it keeps it secure.
Because honestly, like as a FAL enjoyer, and also just anything 762, 308s, SR25s, Scar H, it's very hard to find 762 anything, like literally anything. So again, this I see 762 options on there. I'm like immediately just like, okay, what can I possibly do with this, and how can I set this up so that way it's like actually a viable option to have as like pieces of kit. Let's see what people are saying. T6 brought out my inner speed softer for real. In my opinion, the pouches Isaias runs are a good choice too. Don't get me wrong, I like the sort of hard, sort of clamshell like pouches that I run. I think they're dope too, but I definitely want more options. I'm kind of tired because when those sell out, I'm screwed. Like I got nothing else. I can't run anything else at that point.
I mean, they're noisier if you like bump into stuff with it,
and they can break.
Yeah, and then they don't fold flat when you lie down prone. So there's also that. Let's see. XR Preacher says I have the PP19 PE, not the FE. I can tell you, it's hands down my favorite gun in my collection. Yep, like it so much I bought 2, one long barrel, one short barrel. Hey, let's go. Yeah, I have the short barrel one actually, and I love it too.
Yeah, the PEs were just like, I feel like designed just like right from the get-go, like, all right, let's make this as fun as we possibly can for an AAG. Yeah. Let's make this thing absolutely rip.
They give it the GI Storm Customs treatment. Yeah.
Absolutely. I did want a PE, but I was like, the price point was a little much, but I am glad that the FEs are going to be a little bit more affordable as well.
FE's way more attainable, honestly, if you go back to it. The price points are way more manageable. Like, for example, like if you just wanted just like the plain Jane, PP19, which, by the way, nothing wrong with this, by the way. You can actually easily change it out because Arcturus sells their rail systems and stocks after the fact anyway, that are built to be accepted on their guns. So if you don't have like all the money outright, let's say to buy like the Vityaz versions or whatever, the Z-Tac version, my bad, the Z-Tac versions outright, which $540 is still expensive. You can still go with the more reasonably priced 365 one that you see right here, a little more plain Jane. But you can add a rail after the fact. You could add a better stock after the fact, and hey, like it still rips.
Absolutely. What is that sign? Shoot that LCT. Okay, he's doing this. He's doing the Italian thing. Yeah, no man, the new LCT stuff that we got. Oh, that's right. You haven't seen the new LCTs that we just got in.
With the gate.
with the gate. Let's see. I'll just go new products. Going on to new products, you'll find that we added like 5 more. Yeah, 5 more new LCTs that have been slightly updated externally as well. I think you would like this one.
Yo.
I knew it was gonna be exciting.
Hot.
74U, baby. I know that's your favorite version.
Ooh, that's kind of hot.
Yeah, I like this. Again, you are going to be getting, Gate Aster.
Yeah.
And they actually did have a version of this one that had the older Z-style handguard on here. This is supposed to be like a slightly newer one or different that they've added to, which I think is pretty cool.
It's going to weigh like 10 pounds.
Yeah. It's going to be a little... Actually, let's see. Take a look at it. Yeah, quad rail. I think I want to take a look at it. I was like, wait, is that actually quad? But yeah, I like this. I like the way this looks. I think the S74U is a good like length for like these sort of like PDWs, but still, again, running the classic AK-74 magazine. But again, there are other versions, more PPs out there as well.
More PP, more PP, more good.
More PP, more good. There's also this really long one.
Holy moly, what is that?
I think it's supposed to be the ZKS 74M. I think it's supposed to be AK-74.
Holy moly.
Yeah, with that handguard on there as well. Again, this is not the Riz one, though. It's not the Riz one.
Yeah, thank God, yeah. With the Alpha Rail, yeah, so much lighter.
Absolutely. I think they called this one, I think LCT is now starting to label it as their sport rail or their sport handguard.
Oh, yeah, because Zeneco has, like, their sport series, yeah.
So yeah, all these new stuff again with the Gate Aster as well. Again, they're just re-updating pretty much all their original lineup, but with the newer internals, with the newer externals as well.
But speaking of which, also competing with LCT directly.
Oh yes,
the E&L with the Gate Aster is also nothing to sleep on. Definitely do not sleep on those either.
E&L. Yeah, E&L again. I've always been quoting you on this. E&L has entered the AK arms race.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, dude. Like I like some of the designs a lot. Let's see here. Like for example, this guy with the Oh, okay. So it's with the stock, you have to pay more. Okay, cool. Good to know. But with this guy, like I really like the design of this guy. I just wish that they change out the top heat shield into like.
I like the wood on there. I like the.
Whatever.
Hey man, it's. The past meets the future combined, you know. It's the best of both worlds. Darktree is asking, hey Isaias, is the new Lancer gear color correct to HS hint Dragonfly? Color-wise.
I mean, depends on the color, man. I think with most gear that we're getting, if you're specifically looking for like Ranger Green, I don't think it's technically Ranger Green. I think it looks more like OD Green.
Here's what I'll say about it. Certain like the OD green that they have, there are like I'm looking at one of their plate carriers right now. The OD green that they have, some parts of the fabric look like actual Ranger green. Well, at least what I remember as Ranger green. You know, that more grayish sort of green color. But then there are also sections of it that are a little bit brighter, like more traditional, saturated OD green as we know it, right?
So if you're talking about green, I think it's like hit or miss. I mean, would it still fit into your kit if you had a green kit? Yeah,
100%.
I would think so. But if you're looking for like multicam black or tan, yeah, I'd say it's a pretty good match.
100%. I like the way it looks. Again, if you haven't seen the last video that we put up, where we were both up in full kit and everything, I actually used that plate carrier as well. And honestly, I compared it next to my helmet, which is more of the traditional grayish Ranger green, and it doesn't look like out of place. It does look like it matches with it. So take that for what you will.
No, but the camo, the black and the tan, I'd say it's a pretty good match.
Fish stickum. This is a good question. Okay. Do you know or think the MGC4 Mark II can handle a brushless motor, 36K, 39K? The Nebula MOSFET is really the only part that concerns me. Here's what I'll say about this. When we put one of these Solink brushless motors inside of one of our marketing MGC4s, you remember the black one? When we had that one, the Nebula never gave out. And the Nebula, technically speaking, still works. The only thing that gave out was the gears, and that was because, again, we did not even properly shim it as soon as we put that motor in. Cisco just put it in just to see what would happen. And we had that gun for months before, and putting significant rounds down range before we noticed any sort of issue. So I'm going to recommend you don't. I'm going to recommend leave the MGC4 alone because it's perfect as is. The only thing it needs, again, barrel setup from Unicorn, and you're done. You really don't have to touch anything else. But can it? I would believe so.
Yeah, I'd say just run it until it doesn't, because you have a 1-year warranty on yours. There's no point in voiding it by putting a brushless motor in. Like, that would really suck. I think as long as, if you know what you're doing, you correct for angle of engagement, and you shim it properly, I think I'd say it should be able to handle a brushless motor fine.
Those nebulas hold up really well.
Yeah. But I think it also helps because it uses a magnet sensor. I guess that's one of like the plus and downsides. The magnet sensor, like it'll always detect like, okay, that's a revolution, that's a revolution. So like it doesn't get like tripped up on itself.
There's no issue with that.
Yeah.
Again, the only downside is just like all systems that use the magnet is that changing out the gear set for let's say a low ratio if you wanted is always going to be a pain because that sector gear is you're going to take it out and everything.
Let's see. Someone's I remember. Okay,
there you
Prime Tech was like, how have y'all not shown them off the metal PP20?
71, 2, 3, 9. Freak, my eyes are getting real bad. I need to start wearing my glasses more often. I'm getting old.
How have we not shown off that?
I have. Not too
have?
much, not
Yeah.
too much, but yeah, I get you. Again,
Maybe
very,
we
very
should
cool.
feature it more often.
Maybe we can.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
we can.
We were just excited for the polymer one because all the other PP19s out there and PP20s out there are really expensive. So we just like to show the polymer one just because it's way more attainable. Yeah.
But for $258, honestly,
yeah, I mean,
not
right
a bad
now,
price.
I mean, right now because it's on sale, yeah. It's definitely at a more doable price. Let's see. Josh says, question: does putting the square flash hider on the Mark II void the warranty? That's a good question, actually.
Here's what I'll say about that. Technically speaking, yes, you're not supposed to remove the orange flash hider if you want to keep a warranty in place. However, if that's all that was done and you didn't touch any of the gearbox internals, you never disassembled anything, we might be able to help you out. Because technically, again, they do want you to, but honestly, we've had cases like that before where it was just the orange flash hider, and we've been able to go ahead and get a warranty service squared away.
Yeah. So, up to you, man.
Up to you. It's entirely up to, I think it looks really cool with it. I'll just say that.
100%, yeah.
I think it looks really
Cool
cool with
looking
it.
flash hider.
Absolutely. All right, guys, that is going to be the end of this live stream. Big shout out to everyone that placed their orders during this stream. You'll all be going to get your extra entries into this week's $500 shopping spree giveaway. So don't miss out. And remember, we got plenty of new content coming out as well that we got in the works, and I'm very excited. If you couldn't tell from this helmet, oof, that looks good.
For freedom.
There you go. All right, guys, that is going to be the end of this live stream. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow as part of my No Flight List live stream. Again, make sure to leave a like on this live stream. Hit that bell icon so you're notified every time we drop new content. And again, if you want to show your support for Airsoft GI, get all your Airsoft goodies from airsoftgi.com, the only Airsoft retailer that awards you $20 plus order with a chance to win a shopping spree giveaway. I'm Isaias.
And Boaz.